Berda Flies Out to seal Gyökeres deal as Arsenal eyes Eze in blockbuster summer move. Andrea Berta, Arsenal's newly appointed sporting director, is wasting no time making his mark on the transfer window. In a bold and decisive move, Berta has reportedly flown out to finalize the long-anticipated transfer of Viktor Gyökeres from Sporting CP. This comes amidst growing urgency at Arsenal to secure a top-tier striker ahead of the new season. Sources close to the club have confirmed that the Swedish striker is now just days away from donning the famous red and white jersey. The Gyökeres saga has been one of the most talked about transfer stories of the summer. With a release clause of around £85 million, Arsenal have been locked in negotiations for weeks. Burda's trip to Lisbon is said to be the final step to bring the deal over the line, with Sporting reluctantly accepting the reality of losing their talisman. Personal terms with Gyökeres have already been broadly agreed, leaving only final paperwork and medicals pending. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has made no secret of his desire to bring in a prolific forward to compete with Manchester City and Liverpool for the Premier League title. With Kai Havertz struggling to convince in a false nine role and Gabriel Jesus' injury record raising concerns, Arteta sees Gyökeres as the missing piece in his attacking puzzle. His blend of power, pace, and finishing ability makes him an ideal fit for Arsenal's dynamic system. But that's not all. According to a close source, Berta is also preparing a formal bid for Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze. The English attacking midfielder has emerged as one of the Premier League's standout performers, and his creativity and flair have long been admired by Arteta. Burda's decision to prioritise Eze next shows Arsenal's intent to reinforce not just the forward line, but also the attacking midfield zone. Eze, who has a contract running until 2027, won't come cheap. Palace are expected to demand upwards of £60 million to even consider opening talks. However, Arsenal are reportedly undeterred, especially after Eze expressed openness to a move that would allow him to play European football and compete for trophies. With Emile Smith-Rowe's future uncertain and Fabio Vieira failing to fully convince, the need for another attacking midfielder has grown. Burda's approach to the window has been refreshingly aggressive. Having already overseen the exits of fringe players like Aaron Ramsdale and Jurgen Ho, he is now focusing on assembling a squad capable of dethroning Manchester City. Sources reveal that Berta has personally assured Arteta that both marquee signings, Gyökeres and Eze, are absolutely achievable within the current budget constraints. Gyökeres' arrival would send a clear signal to Arsenal's rivals. The Swedish striker scored 42 goals in all competitions last season and has continued his electric form into international duty with Sweden. Arsenal scouts have tracked him closely, and with Berta's in-person negotiations, the Gunners are confident of outpacing any late interest from rival clubs. Eze, on the other hand, represents a different kind of reinforcement, one based on unlocking deep defensive blocks and offering a cutting edge in tight games. Arteta has grown increasingly frustrated with his side's inability to kill off games against compact defenses, and believes Eze could be the player to change that pattern. His dribbling, agility, and ability to operate between the lines would add a new layer to Arsenal's attacking variety. Backroom sources also reveal that Arteta and Berta have been in near-daily contact since Edu Gasper's departure, with Berta quickly becoming a trusted right-hand man for the manager. The speed and efficiency with which he has approached both the Gyökeres and Eze deals has impressed many within the club's executive circle. One insider described Berta's activity as transformative, saying Arsenal finally have a shark in the transfer waters. While Berta's flight to Portugal is a clear indicator that Gyökeres is nearly wrapped up, his intentions toward Eze show the broader ambition at Arsenal this summer. With Champions League football returning and pressure mounting to deliver silverware, the club is planning boldly. The combined deals for Gyökeres and Eze could approach £150 million, but the club views it as an investment in winning, not just competing. Fans, too, have responded positively. Social media has been abuzz with sightings of Berta at Heathrow and in Lisbon, and Arsenal fan channels are already celebrating what many are calling the club's most decisive summer in a decade. Supporters have long called for more proactivity in the market, and it looks like they're finally getting it. As the final paperwork on the Gyökeres deal is expected to be completed within 48 hours, all eyes will turn to South London, where Eze's future now hangs in the balance. If Berta can land both targets, Arsenal will not only send shockwaves through the Premier League but also cement themselves as genuine contenders across all competitions. The Berta era has officially taken flight, and it's soaring fast.